You hear about AI doing all sorts of things these days, right? Like writing code, creating art, even composing music. But trading cryptocurrency.
Oh, that's a whole new ballgame.
That's exactly what we're diving into today.
Yeah.
We've got some fascinating source material all about this project. It's called Talos,
Okay.
and it was built by a company called Flux Point Studios.
What makes this so interesting is that Talos isn't just dabbling in crypto.
Right.
It's managing its own wallet on the Cardano blockchain.
That's a first.
It is.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Back up a sec. What does it even mean for an AI to have its own wallet?
Oh, yes.
Isn't that like a digital bank account?
You got it.
Okay.
And just like a bank account, a crypto wallet needs private keys to access the funds. In this case, Talos has been given control of its own private keys,
Really?
giving it the autonomy to make trades without any human intervention.
So it's not just some algorithm crunching numbers in the background.
No.
It's actually calling the shots, placing buy and sell orders all on its own.
Precisely.
Wow.
Imagine having a supercomputer dedicated to trading crypto 24/7.
Oh, wow.
Constantly analyzing the market and making decisions based on complex algorithms.
That's both impressive and a little bit unnerving.
Yeah.
So fill me in. What exactly is this Talos thing?
It's an AI agent.
Okay.
Essentially a sophisticated computer program designed to navigate the world of cryptocurrency. Think of it as a tireless, hyper-efficient trader that never sleeps, eats, or gets emotional about market fluctuations.
No more panic selling when Bitcoin takes a dip.
Theoretically, no.
Okay.
And that's a key point here. Talos operates purely on logic and data analysis, removing the emotional element that often influences human traders.
Okay. I'm intrigued, but also a bit skeptical. Can an AI really outsmart the market?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The
Yep.
crypto market is notoriously volatile and unpredictable,
True.
so there are no guarantees. But what's fascinating is that Talos's trades are broadcast live, so anyone can see its decisions in real time. It's like having a window into the mind of an AI trader.
That's pretty wild. It's like a reality show for the crypto world.
Yeah.
AI trader, Cardano edition.
Wow.
But this all sounds pretty high stakes. When did this whole Talos thing actually launch?
It went live on January 9th of this year,
Oh, wow.
and in just a couple of weeks, it was already making waves.
Is that right?
Engaging in arbitrage trading with a token called Sia Arts.
Arbitrage. Explain it to me like I'm 5, please.
Imagine you could buy candy for $1 at one store and sell it for $2 at another store down the street.
Okay.
That's essentially what arbitrage is, exploiting price differences for the same asset on different exchanges.
Gotcha.
Talos was buying low and selling high, just like a savvy human trader.
Wow, that's pretty slick. So is this Shares thing somehow connected to Talos?
It is. Sharsars is another token within the Flux Point Studios ecosystem,
Okay.
and it has its own unique tokenomics,
Tokenomics.
meaning the way it's distributed and used. Holding SIARDs gives you certain benefits, like voting rights on product updates and discounts on the studio's other products.
So it's like a loyalty program, but for crypto.
You could think of it that way.
Okay.
They also have something called fragments,
Fragments.
which are points you earn through their rewards program.
Okay.
You can redeem these fragments for things like digital collectibles and even more supply cards.
Okay, so we've got this AI trader, Talos, its own token called Talos, another token called Celachars, and then these fragments things. Are we missing anything?
Well, there's one more piece of the puzzle that might pique your interest.
Right.
If you hold a significant amount of Talos tokens,
All right.
1 million or more to be precise, you get lifetime access to Cardivia.ai Premium.
Wow.
It's a powerful AI-powered tool specifically designed for Cardano development.
Okay, so there's definitely an incentive to get in on this Talos action.
Right.
But beyond the potential profits, what's the bigger picture here? Why should someone who's not a crypto enthusiast care about an AI trading digital coins?
That's a great question. Talos isn't just about making money. It's a glimpse into a future where AI is integrated into the very fabric of our financial systems. If an AI can manage a wallet, analyze markets, and make trades autonomously, what other tasks could it potentially take over in the world of finance?
Whoa, that's a mind-blowing thought.
Yeah.
Are we talking robo-advisors on steroids?
Potentially. Imagine AI agents managing entire investment portfolios,
Wow.
providing personalized financial advice, or even making microloans based on complex algorithms.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this could be a game changer. But is Talos actually performing well? Are people really jumping on board with this whole AI trader thing?
Let's look at the numbers.
Okay.
In just a week after launch, The number of wallets holding Talos tokens shot up by almost 1,000%.
Seriously.
And the trading volume is already in the millions. It's definitely gaining traction in the crypto world.
Wow, that's impressive. But is it the only AI out there trying to crack the crypto code?
Good question. While Talos is a pioneer on the Cardano blockchain,
Hmm.
there are other projects out there exploring the intersection of AI and blockchain.
Oh,
For example, there's the Talos network, which is an entire blockchain built specifically for AI agents.
so Talos is part of a bigger trend then. It's not just a one-off experiment.
Absolutely. But what makes Talos stand out is its laser focus on autonomous trading and wallet management.
Okay.
It's not just about AI interacting with the blockchain.
Right.
It's about AI taking control of financial assets and making decisions that could impact the market in real time.
Wow.
This could make it a leader in the emerging field of AI-driven decentralized finance.
DeFi for short.
DeFi for short, exactly.
DeFi, got it. Another acronym to add to my ever-growing list.
Yeah.
But this is all pretty mind-boggling stuff
Yeah.
to make sure I'm following.
Okay.
Can we dive a bit deeper into how Talos actually works?
Absolutely. Let's unravel the mystery behind those sophisticated algorithms.
Sounds good. Let's get technical.
All right, so let's peel back the layers and see what makes Talos tick. At its core, it's all about algorithms.
Okay.
Lines of code that tell the AI how to analyze data and make decisions. But these aren't just any algorithms.
Right.
They're powered by machine learning, which means Talos can actually learn and improve over time.
So it's like a student,
Yeah.
but instead of cramming for exams, it's crunching market data and learning how to trade like a pro.
Exactly. It's constantly absorbing information,
Wow.
identifying patterns, and refining its strategies based on real-time market feedback.
Okay, but what kind of data are we talking about?
Sure.
Is it just looking at price charts and trading volume?
It goes way beyond that.
Lovely.
Talos taps into a vast network of data sources.
Like what?
Including real-time market feeds, historical price trends, social media sentiment, and even news articles. It's trying to get a holistic view of the crypto landscape.
Wait, social media sentiment.
Yeah.
So it's reading tweets and Reddit posts to gauge the mood of the market? That's kind of spooky.
It's more about identifying trends and patterns in collective behavior. Imagine being able to tap into the collective wisdom or perhaps the collective frenzy of millions of crypto enthusiasts worldwide.
Okay, that makes sense. But how does it actually make sense of all this data?
Well,
Is there some magical formula that tells it when to buy or sell?
it's not magic, but it's pretty close. Talos uses something called neural networks,
Neural network.
which are inspired by the way our own brains work. Imagine a vast interconnected network of nodes,
Okay,
each representing a piece of information or a variable.
okay.
The network learns by adjusting the connections between these nodes,
Mm-hmm.
strengthening some and weakening others based on the data it's fed.
So it's like a giant interconnected web of information, constantly evolving and adapting as it learns more. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
It is.
But I have to admit, it's still a bit hard to wrap my head around.
Think of it like this.
Okay.
When you learn something new, your brain forms new connections between neurons.
Okay, yeah.
Talos does something similar, but on a much larger and more complex scale, using algorithms to mimic the learning process of a human brain.
Okay, that helps. But let's say Talos spots a golden opportunity in the market. How does it actually make the trade? Does it need a human to press the buy button?
This is where the whole concept of autonomous wallet management comes into play. Because Talos has control of its own private keys, it can interact directly with the Cardano blockchain and execute trades without any human intervention.
So it's like a self-driving car for crypto trading.
Exactly.
It knows where it wants to go,
Yeah,
and it has the keys to get there all on its own.
that's a great analogy. But of course, there are safeguards in place.
Oh, okay.
Talos isn't just running wild with its newfound financial freedom. The developers at Flux Point Studios have set parameters and risk management protocols to ensure responsible trading.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want it betting the farm on some obscure meme coin based on a random tweet.
Exactly. The goal is to balance innovation with responsible risk management.
Okay, that's reassuring. But even with those safeguards, wouldn't it be nerve-wracking to watch an AI manage its own money in real time?
Yeah.
I mean, we humans aren't exactly known for our rational decision-making when it comes to money.
It's true that
Yeah.
humans are prone to emotional biases,
Uh-huh.
which can lead to impulsive or irrational trading decisions. One of the potential advantages of AI traders like Talos is that they can make decisions based purely on data and logic,
Okay.
without the emotional baggage that we humans carry around.
That's a good point. But wouldn't that make the market even more unpredictable? I
Potentially.
mean, if everyone starts using AI traders, wouldn't it create this chaotic, algorithmic arms race?
It's certainly a possibility.
Yeah.
As AI trading becomes more prevalent, it could lead to new and unforeseen market dynamics. But it's important to remember that the crypto market is already incredibly volatile and unpredictable,
True.
even without AI in the mix.
Right. Good point.
Hmm.
But even if we set aside the potential market chaos, isn't there something a little bit uneasy about handing over financial control to an AI? I mean, it feels like we're stepping into uncharted territory here.
It's understandable to feel a bit apprehensive. We're essentially asking, can we trust an algorithm to manage our money better than we can ourselves? It's a question that has profound implications, not just for the world of finance, but for society as a whole.
It's almost like we're at a crossroads. Do we embrace the potential of AI to optimize our financial systems, or do we resist it, fearing the unknown consequences?
It's a complex issue with no easy answers.
Yeah.
But one thing is clear. AI is here to stay, and its influence on the financial world is only going to grow in the coming years.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the technical aspects of Talos and the potential implications of AI trading.
Mhm.
But what about the human element? Who are the people behind this groundbreaking project?
Unfortunately, the source material doesn't really dive into the specifics of the Flux Point Studios team. It's more focused on Talos itself and its impact on the crypto world.
That's too bad. I always find it fascinating to learn about the people behind these innovative projects. Maybe we can do a follow-up deep dive and uncover the human stories behind Talos.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm always curious to learn more about the motivations, the challenges, and the triumphs of the people who are shaping the future of technology.
Speaking of challenges, I can only imagine the hurdles they had to overcome in building an AI trader like Talos. I mean, merging AI with blockchain technology seems like a monumental task.
It definitely wasn't easy.
Yeah,
It required expertise in both fields, as well as a deep understanding of decentralized finance and the intricacies of the Cardano blockchain.
right. So what were some of the biggest challenges they faced?
Well, for starters, ensuring the security of Talos's wallet and private keys was paramount.
Yeah.
Any vulnerability could have had disastrous consequences, especially in the world of crypto, where transactions are irreversible.
That makes sense. The stakes are incredibly high when you're dealing with real money and the immutability of the blockchain.
Absolutely. They also had to develop sophisticated algorithms that could adapt to the volatility and unpredictability of the crypto market. And then there's the whole regulatory landscape, which is constantly evolving in the world of crypto.
So it wasn't just about building a cool piece of technology. It was also about navigating the legal and financial complexities of a rapidly changing industry.
Exactly. It was a multifaceted challenge that required a holistic approach,
Wow.
considering not just the technical aspects, but also the legal, ethical, and financial implications.
Speaking of ethical implications, I know we've touched on this before, but I keep coming back to the idea of an AI managing money. It just raises so many questions. Like, what happens if Talos makes a bad trade? Who's ultimately responsible?
That's a great question, and it gets to the heart of the debate about AI accountability. Is it the developers who created the AI, the users who deployed it, or perhaps the AI itself that should be held accountable?
Whoa, that's heavy stuff. It sounds like we're venturing into philosophical territory now.
We are, and these are questions that we as a society need to grapple with as AI becomes more integrated into our lives.
Right.
Who controls the algorithms, who benefits from their decisions, and who bears the responsibility when things go wrong?
It's a lot to think about,
It is.
but it's also incredibly fascinating. I feel like we're just scratching the surface of this whole AI and blockchain revolution.
We are, and the more we explore, the more questions we uncover. But that's the beauty of it all. It's a journey of discovery, and there's always more to learn.
Okay, but before we get too lost in the philosophical weeds,
Sure.
let's bring it back to Talos.
Okay.
We've talked about its technical capabilities, its potential impact, and the ethical dilemmas it raises. But there's one aspect we haven't really explored yet, the community aspect.
Right.
You mentioned earlier that Talos token holders have a say in how the AI develops. Can you elaborate on that?
Absolutely. That's where the Flux Point Studios Agora DAO comes in.
Agora DEO.
DAO stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization.
Okay.
And it's essentially a community-governed entity that allows Telos token holders to vote on proposals and influence the development of the AI.
So it's like a democracy for AI.
Yeah,
The people get to decide where it goes and what it does.
you could say that. It gives the community a voice
Mm-hmm.
and ensures that Talos evolves in a way that aligns with the interests of its users.
That's pretty cool. So what kind of things can they vote on? Can they tell Telos to buy Bitcoin or sell Ethereum?
It's more about shaping the overall direction of the project. They
Okay.
can vote on things like tweaking the trading algorithms,
Mhm.
adding new features, or even expanding Talos's capabilities into different areas of decentralized finance.
Wow. So the community can actually steer the course of this AI trader. That's a pretty powerful concept.
It is. It's a testament to the potential of blockchain technology to democratize not just finance,
Right.
but also decision-making processes in general.
But wouldn't that make things a bit chaotic?
It could.
What if the community makes bad decisions?
It's a valid concern.
Yeah.
The wisdom of the crowd can sometimes lead to unexpected or even negative outcomes.
Right, like that time a group of online gamers named a research vessel Bodie McBoatface.
Exactly. But the idea behind a DAO is that by distributing decision-making power, you reduce the risk of any single entity having too much control. It's about finding a balance between expertise and collective intelligence.
It's a fascinating experiment, for sure. And it highlights how Talos is more than just an AI trader. It's a community-driven project with the potential to reshape how we think about finance and governance.
It's a glimpse into a future where technology empowers individuals to participate in shaping the systems that affect their lives.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here, from the technical nuts and bolts to the philosophical implications and the community-driven aspects of Talos. But I'm curious to zoom out a bit and see how all of this fits into the bigger picture.
That's a great point. Let's shift our focus to the broader landscape of AI and blockchain
Okay.
and see where Talos fits in.
Sounds good. Let's expand our horizons. All right, so we've established that Talos is doing its thing on the Cardano blockchain.
Right.
But what about the rest of the crypto world?
Yeah.
Are there other AI cowboys out there wrangling digital assets?
You bet.
Nelly.
Talos is definitely part of a larger posse, so to speak.
Yeah.
We're seeing a whole wave of projects exploring how AI and blockchain can work together,
Uh-huh.
especially in the world of decentralized finance.
DeFi.
Or DeFi.
DeFi, it's like the Wild West of finance, where the rules are still being written and fortunes are made and lost overnight.
It is a wild world.
So how's AI shaking things up in this digital frontier town?
Imagine AI algorithms that can analyze lending protocols and automatically adjust interest rates based on real-time market conditions.
So it's like a super fast loan officer who never sleeps.
Exactly.
Okay. And what else?
Or AI-powered prediction markets that can forecast the outcome of events with uncanny accuracy.
Prediction markets.
Yeah.
Like betting on who will win the next Super Bowl or which meme coin will moon next.
Exactly.
I could see that getting out of hand pretty quickly.
It could, but there's also the potential for more serious applications as well,
Like what?
like predicting election results, economic trends, or even the success of scientific research projects.
Okay, that's pretty wild. So it's not just about AI trading crypto.
Yeah.
It's about using AI to create entirely new financial tools and systems.
It is.
Are there any other projects out there that are specifically focused on AI trading, like Talos?
There are a few. One that comes to mind is SingularityNet.
SingularityNet.
It's a decentralized platform for creating and sharing AI algorithms.
Okay.
They have an AI agent called Sophia DAO
Sophia DAO.
that's designed for decentralized asset management and trading.
Sophia DAO. It sounds like Talos's brainy cousin who's always coming up with new trading strategies.
That's a good way to put it.
So it's on a different blockchain,
It is.
but it's still doing the same kind of thing.
Yeah, Sophia DAO is built on a different blockchain, Ethereum,
Ethereum, okay.
but it shares a similar goal of using AI to optimize trading strategies.
So it's a bit of a friendly competition then, like a race to see which AI can outsmart the market.
You could see it that way,
Yeah.
but it's also a collaborative exploration of the possibilities.
Okay.
Each project brings its own unique approach to the table,
Uh-huh.
and they're all contributing to our understanding of how AI can be applied in the world of decentralized finance.
Okay, but with all these AI traders running around,
Yeah.
is there a risk of them manipulating the market or colluding with each other?
That's a valid concern.
Yeah.
Any powerful technology can be misused.
Like,
AI is no exception. However, the decentralized nature of blockchain makes it much harder for a single entity to control the market. And as these systems become more transparent,
Yeah.
it'll be easier to monitor their activity and detect any suspicious behavior.
So the transparency of blockchain acts as a safeguard against AI shenanigans.
Exactly.
Oh.
It's like having a public ledger that tracks every move these AI traders make.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But even if these AI traders are playing by the rules,
Right.
doesn't it still raise concerns about job displacement? What happens to all the human traders if algorithms can do it better?
It's a legitimate concern that we need to address as a society.
Yeah.
Automation is changing the landscape of many industries,
Yeah.
and finance is no exception.
Right.
But it's important to remember that AI is a tool,
Mm-hmm.
and like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill.
So it's not necessarily a case of AI versus humans.
Right.
It's about finding ways for them to work together.
Precisely.
Okay.
AI can handle the routine, repetitive tasks,
Yeah.
freeing up human traders to focus on more strategic, creative, and value-added activities.
So more interesting things. Gotcha.
Think of it as a collaboration, not a competition.
Okay. That's a much more optimistic way to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of fearing the rise of the robo-traders, we should be thinking about how we can harness their power to enhance our own abilities.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's about finding the right balance between human ingenuity and artificial intelligence.
Well said.
Thank you.
This whole conversation has been a real eye-opener.
It has.
It feels like we're on the cusp of a major technological shift.
Yeah.
And it's both exciting and a little bit intimidating.
It is a fascinating time to be alive.
It is.
Yeah.
So for our listeners who want to learn more about Talos and this brave new world of AI trading, where should they go?
The Flux Point Studios website is a great place to start.
Okay.
They have detailed information about Talos, its features, and its performance.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you can follow Talos on X for real-time updates and market insights.
Perfect. We'll be sure to include those links in the show notes. And as always, we encourage our listeners to do their own deep dives.
Yes.
And share their thoughts and questions with us.
Absolutely.
This is a conversation that's just getting started.
It is.
And we're all in this together.
We are.
Well, on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this deep dive into the world of Talos and AI trading.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us on this journey of discovery.
It's been my pleasure.
Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep diving deep.